Right here with Coach Adrian following the 2017 loss to Delaware State. Tough loss at home. Just looking back over the game, of course, you could talk about the penalties and some of the turnovers. But what good did you see from this team that you guys are gonna have to continue to do moving forward?
Well, once again we found a way to beat ourselves. We had penalties at the wrong time. Obviously, the celebration penalty going in the end zone. I mean, you take points off the board, which probably would ice the game for us, and so that was really tough on that. We just, our players have to be better disciplined, and we can't get the holding calls when we get holding calls.
Quarterback Jake Basmagian finally able to get a lot of reps there on offense. Despite, of course, his turnovers, of course, the cost went at the end. He was able to get in a bit of a rhythm that last drive, able to hit his receivers as well, and the offense really clicked in that second quarter too.
Yeah, well, as you play, he'll get better. There's no question about that. It's just with experience. But right now, things are pretty tough for everybody.
Right here with Jake Basmagian after the game, 20-17 loss to Delaware State. In that second quarter, though, it seemed like things really started to get going for the offense there, really hitting the ground. Also, the passing game opened up as well. What did you guys do from that first to second quarter to kind of get things going?
We really had a good game plan coming in. Just the first quarter, we had a couple miscues on the first couple possessions. In the second quarter, we were just executing our game plan. We knew that we could run the ball against them, and then, play once we established a run game, pass off of that. And we really got into a rhythm second quarter.
And, you had a chance to win there in the fourth, late on that drive. You getting a lot of completions, a lot of good passes. You stopped the clock, getting some momentum. What happened in those last couple of passes that led to that decisive turnover?
On the last couple of plays, we just got caught up trying to, we had a little bit more time, even though we were running out. We just got to be more patient, myself especially, got to be more patient and, look off the safeties, take what they give us.
Another big thing was the penalties in this game. Something has been plaguing this team throughout the season. How do you guys get better as far as negating the penalties in the game?
Obviously it starts with discipline, on and off the field. For the most part, we are we're a very accountable group. We hold ourselves accountable, and I don't remember exactly the breakdown of penalties, but today we had a kind of an odd bunch of penalties. We've never had the celebration penalty really, besides I think the Virginia State game we ran on the field on Riddick's long run. But overall, we didn't jump off sides too much. A few player misconduct things here and there. But penalties are also part of the game. We just got to limit it and stay away from those timely ones that cost us the touchdown and a couple first downs.
Now, from this game, what do you think that you did in this game in particular that you can build on as the season progresses?
This was really my first time getting a good bunch of reps. I played the majority of the game and just get some confidence under my belt. You learn from your mistakes, and sometimes you got to make some mistakes to be able to progress and get better. And I definitely learned some important lessons today.
What do you think this team can do moving forward? Again, another tough loss here at home, but what's on the frontier for the Spartans?
At this point, all hopes and dreams of a MEAC is probably out the window, unless a miracle happens. But I really don't see that happening at this point. But all we can do is each week get better and keep the mindset that, hey, we're not playing for a championship, but at the same time, we are NSU and we still got Spartan pride. So, we're playing for our school, we're playing for our community and the people around us as well.
This 20-17 loss brings NSU to 2-4 overall and winless in the MEAC this season. The Spartans gained 455 yards of offense, a balanced dose of Takeem Hedgerman and Brendan Riddick, who scored the first TD of the game, set the tone on offense for NSU in the second quarter. Lynden Trail sack set the tone for NSU defense that made key stops throughout the game. But the game shifted momentum in favor of Delaware State after a very controversial play. A NSU touchdown was negated after referees called an unsportsmanlike celebration penalty on Xavier Boyce. The score would have put up NSU 23-13 in the fourth quarter, but instead Jake Basmagian threw an interception right after that play, and Del State will go on to score the go-ahead touchdown. Now the Spartans have to go across the water to face their rival Hampton in the Battle of the Bay. Let's see if the Spartans can end a now 4-game losing streak against their rivals. I'd like to take this time to thank Norfolk State University and, of course, all you Spartan fans for all your support. As for me, I will be moving on to cover sports in Fairbanks, Alaska. Yes, I know, Alaska. But it's an opportunity that I had to take advantage of, and I wouldn't be able to do it without everything I was able to do here at Norfolk State since 2008 when I was an undergrad here. So once again, I want to thank you, and I appreciate Norfolk State University and all those Spartan fans. And as you all know, for anything about NSU Spartan athletics, you can find it right here at nsuspartans.com.